Hello! Welcome to A Few Days Short. I'm here.
Help me, I'm dying.
Yep, with that. That's who I'm here with.
That's all that matters, right?
Yep. This is gonna be day 2 of doing some homebrew for our shapeshifter wildling creation we're trying to do.
Should probably come up with a name for it.
I like wildling, but that's just me.
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Let's see, announcements for this week. I'll be playing Hunt Showdown tomorrow because an event started. So gotta grind that event.
Monday, not sure if Matt's doing his thing, but Wednesday, so far, it looks like I might be doing another homebrew class creation between me and Matt and whoever else wants to join in.
Nice. Very cool.
He's working on a undead class.
Nice. That'll be interesting.
It's going to take a lot of work for that one, too. It's some interesting mechanics.
Yeah. It's got more ideas fleshed out already. It's good. And then...
Or I guess since it's undead, maybe unfleshed out.
Gross. That sounds gross.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. And then, yeah, maybe something on Saturday. It depends. People are bad at filling out their schedules.
Guilty. I'm hoping I'm better off by next Saturday. That way, if we can't have a game, we can have one. But yeah, I'm glad we did not have one today.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on the screen, there's our base stuff, our inspiration, our wants, and our things to avoid. I guess we'll just jump right into picking up where we left off, which was we have our hit points, proficiencies, and we skipped equipment. Get those figured out. We have...
Maybe one, two, we can probably go and do equipment.
Yeah.
Should be too hard for this.
Okay, equipment. A backpack. Because everybody gets a backpack.
Well, they usually comes from backstory.
Yeah. I was just looking at
like
yeah,
for
you're right.
For Druid, their starting equipment is either a wooden shield or a simple weapon. Secondly, a scimitar or a simple melee weapon. And then they get a leather armor, explorer's pack, and druidic focus.
Yep. I feel like that would be a good place to start.
So is there a certain weapon that you think of whenever you're thinking of this class?
That's a good question. Most of what I was thinking was, the unarmed stuff. So weapons would just be if you wanted to do something different. It's kind of, I think, the just like feral club kind of person, but I don't want to say that.
Maybe like a simple weapon.
Yeah.
Just picking a simple weapon. Because I mean, even if you are just going around punching people, it might be nice to have at least like a ranged weapon or something, even if it's just like a sling or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a simple melee and a simple ranged weapon. And if you wanted to become more martial weapon based, I mean, just buy one.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole subclass for that we haven't even talked about yet, so.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of only just touched on all the subclasses a little bit.
Yeah, I figured get the class built and then fill the gaps.
We were saying that they're proficient with light and medium armor and shields.
Yeah.
So maybe some leather armor might be nice, starting out with.
What are the other options for light?
Leather armor is like the lowest tier of light armor,
Oh, okay.
so it's a good starting point regardless. Unless you want to like spring for medium or something. Oh, maybe do that. Maybe have a choice between light or medium armor.
Yeah. What did you say? What do... There are... I mean, because... Fighter gets either chain or leather and a bow. So they split it so that it's... You know, are you going strength or are you going dex? Basically.
Yeah. Let's look at Ranger. Ranger gets scale mail or leather armor, so choosing between medium or light.
Yeah.
What barbarian doesn't get any armor? What?
No. No
Wow.
armor.
Crazy. Well, maybe what we should do is offer a martial weapon, like any simple melee weapon, or I don't know, like a long sword or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, because we did give them the option to pick two marshals.
Yeah. And with as much customization as this class has, I don't think it's really going to be anything crazy by having a martial weapon option.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Do we want to... What kind of pack do we feel like this class would...
Probably
I
explorers.
was going to say, I think that's really the only one that fits, isn't it? Let's see. Is there...
Maybe choose between leather armor or hide armor.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Hide armor being lower tier, medium.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Skip tools.
I can't think of any tools that they'd be great
Yeah,
with.
I was just looking at them and I was like, these are all very...
Yeah, just get that from your backstory.
Wood carver's tools. Probably be the only one. Okay. I'm showing off my terrible spelling to the world.
That's fine.
Okay, so let's go back to... I have 3 of the class features tabs open. That's super helpful. Okay, so we have Keen senses for level 1. We also have our transformations, and then we have our subclass choice.
The subclass choice at the beginning, and then second level was choose which combat route you wanted to take, right?
Yeah, so I had the what I named wild strikes. The idea for the combat like maneuvers for your humanoid. We had it at 3.
Okay.
2 we have
There was
nothing
2 or 3
right now. I'm wondering if we should move the subclass to 2 if we were gonna do the like unarmed strike improvement.
Well, I mean, what we could do is just give the unarmed strike at level 1, but it doesn't actually upgrade unless you take that. That way, at least have as an option.
Yeah. Seems kind of an odd thing to do, but I could see how, yeah, because like if you don't want to do it, then like using a dagger would be pointless if you could punch people for the same amount.
Yeah. But if you're planning on going into more like I'm carrying around a battle axe, then you're not really going to care about the unarmed strike because it's going to be weaker overall.
Yeah. So do you think we put those into the subclasses then? That be a subclass benefit if you choose.
Yeah, because I think we were talking about doing a like 2 subclasses, one where it's choosing your fighting style, and another one at the very beginning where you're choosing what you transform into.
Yeah, we kind of like I think we had just written down a bunch of ideas and hadn't really decided how to deal with them.
Yeah.
Because we wrote these as the types of transformations, and then we had natural versus weapon, with the idea of weapon being you could also transform and use a weapon if you wanted to. So yeah, I don't. If are we saying like your subclass is these, and then we've got a choice where you have to pick.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think at the very least choosing what you transform into should be a subclass.
Yeah.
Because they're so different.
Yeah.
And depending on what you choose is going to be very thematic.
Yes.
Hmm. Did we decide on the level in CRs?
Yes.
CRs of which levels?
We did that. So in our transformations, we came up with this.
Okay.
Level 1, you get CR 1/4 and under, and then 2, CR 1, 5, or 6. We did decide was CR 2.
Oh yeah, I think the level 2 thing. I think that's what we didn't really have much for level 2, because you get a huge upgrade to your CR.
Yeah.
And I think transforming into a CR1 creature's pretty strong for a second level feat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that in this table because that's your. Okay. So that covers, yeah, so if we're saying that covers our level 2. Level 3, we've got the enhance your human abilities with your primal magic transformation stuff. So I'll have to.
And we have keen senses level 1 where you pick one, and of course the preferred one is taste.
Yeah.
Just go around looking things.
Yeah. The only thing, so we've got the reaction one that we didn't put a place. Hi, Matt. Matt's in chat.
Oh, I see.
I had. So yeah, I don't know where we want to put this because this is kind of.
Well, I mean, 4 might be pretty okay.
Yeah.
Well, but you get your ASI and stuff. I think it'll be fine adding that as like a small little feat for level 4. Just have that for your only level 4 thing.
Yeah. Is that monks and druids get ASIs and class features at 4, so it's not unheard of.
And besides, this is yours. You can do whatever you want to.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to keep it balanced.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, it's still balanced. It just depends. It's kind of hard to work everything in here.
Yeah.
You should get it, especially with as many options as there are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then 6, I figured we'd do at least the give your forms magical attacks.
Yeah.
To be in line with everybody else that gets that at 6. Monks, druids. Yeah, circle of druids, and then
I mean,
beast barbarian.
And if you wanted to, I wonder if there is really a point in having it separated between unarmed and martial weapons. Because I mean, you get the proficiency with 2 martial weapons, and if you wanted to, you could bump that up, and you just choose whichever one you're going into combat with. Like maybe you get like a magic axe or something one time. You want to play around with it for a little bit, get tired of it, or something happens to it, switch back to your fist.
Yeah.
And maybe it might just be a good idea just to leave it.
So you're saying just change this to magical attacks and form attacks? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because then we don't have to specify that at that point that these things become magical separately, because it would just inherit that from your base attack.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we could just try it as make a melee weapon attack using blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 is our ASI, and whatever we're gonna call the reaction shift.
I think reaction shifts sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. It doesn't sound bad. Okay. So that is. Do we want. Okay, so I think the only thing, like for 5, we don't have anything right now. Which is fine. Like sorcerers, not sorcerers. Spellcasters don't get anything at 5, but all the marshals get something.
Maybe we should start looking into the subclasses. What each one will offer.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be another place to get some feats from.
Yep.
Hmm. Now,
I don't know what to do with these. I feel like this should be its own. Like this could be a subclass. And just leave this out.
yeah. Hmm. I'm not sure about its own subclass, but maybe put it in with like as a beast feed, because out of all those, the beast are going to be the weakest.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I mean that would make sense because I was trying to figure out how to do what do you give the beasts like cuz you'd have to end up doing extra stuff. I mean, we're going to do extra stuff for all of them. That sounds
yeah,
like a stupid thing to say, but yeah, we can do that.
just figure out a certain level. It might be nice just to be like, okay, you got this subclass over here that's transforming into freaking dragons,
Yeah.
and then you have one that's turning into a bear. I think the dragon is going to outweigh that one a good bit.
Yeah.
But if you give the bear a battle axe,
Mhm.
that might work.
Yeah. I mean, cuz you could do weapons, you could do armor. If you get to keep those things with you as you change. I mean, so all of these are adds, what? Adds creature type. Or do we want to say overrides? So if you pick
Well,
monstrosities, you can't become a beast anymore.
I'm thinking like have the subclass at level 1, so that way you're locking in whatever you're going to be transforming into.
So
like
then,
if you choose monstrosities, you're with monstrosities for the rest of the game.
okay.
That I think it's going to be pretty thematic for the character, because like if you're choosing beast, then you might be more druid-like, but if you go aberration, you might be more weird and spacey.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure that there's enough options, because like monstrosity doesn't have a ton of options.
Yeah, beast is fine. Plants and monstrosities might be the bigger issue.
I mean, we can leave plants off. That was just we put that up there because we thought it would be interesting. It may not work.
let's look through it, because I mean, like, so I'm pretty sure there's CR for all of it, but so it's going to be a limited pool, but we can put in some feats and stuff to make it a little fun.
Yeah. So plants for level 1, which is our CR1 quarter, there are 14 options in D&D Beyond. 2 of those look like they're named creatures, so those wouldn't count. So these are hard to tell because it's like this looks like a person, but it's a plant.
Yeah. I think it could work. Just there's no CR6 in D&D Beyond.
Oh, plants.
Yeah.
We can
So
always
could
make one.
Yeah.
But there's
And
the
we
CR5s.
could end up changing CRs anyways
Yeah.
once we start delving into this a little more.
I mean, yeah, because like Shambling Mound is a CR5. That would be.
That would be.
Granted, you
that
don't
would
get the hit
definitely be
point
go-to.
buff, but that gives you 2 damage resistances and a damage immunity, plus a bunch of condition immunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good option at higher levels.
And of course, we could give it, like you said, we can probably make something and then also give it a feat where it makes it worth going into it.
Yeah.
We could probably look at some of the nature-based spells and just kind of work that into feats in a way.
Yeah.
And it's not spells because this class doesn't have spells.
Yeah. Isn't that there's like a guardian? What's that?
CR6 for aberrations, you could become a goth.
Ooh.
Get yourself 6 little eye lasers.
That's...
None of them are disintegration, so it's okay.
Yeah. Great. Great. No, yeah, I think that'll work out just fine. I mean, yeah, we might have to fill some gaps, but that's normal.
And I think for each subclass, put in stipulations for things that you can't turn into.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, named things, and then probably like humanoids and goblinoids and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we had talked about the humanoid restriction already. Because, yeah, you're going to run into that issue with, what, aberrations? That
Yeah, there's some
comes up in the
aberrations,
most?
like, because they have Gith and Darrow.
Yeah.
Some weird little goblin thingies.
You could be a cranium rat.
Or, yeah, you could be a flump.
Yes, you could. A very beefy flump. There's also things like, I don't know.
The goon balloon, of course, that's probably the best option.
That's just a gnome.
It's just an evil space gnome thing.
Oh man, you could be an intellect devourer.
It's totally not going to be misused whatsoever, I promise you.
Nope, not at all. I mean, to be fair, we'll have to do what, like, how do you learn forms? Because druids, they have to have seen the beast before.
Well, maybe what we can do is have it part of the transformation feat, or have like a kind of a sub feat in a way, where you can make a check to see if you know that form.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be most straightforward way of doing it. Just have like a set DC or something, depending on the CR.
So I mean, your options either check or DM gives you list. Those are really your only options.
Yeah. You and your DM can work out what you start with, and then every time that you get access to a new CR, you pick 2 more creatures.
Oh yeah, do it like wizards. You just get
And
spells.
of course, if you want to, yeah, I think that might work. Like you said, kind of have like a wizard where you can learn new forms throughout the game, but you also just get them at certain levels. And of course, I have a big note saying to check with your DM first.
Yeah.
Because they might not want a intellect about running around their game.
Yeah, probably not, to be honest.
I mean, unless they're a cool DM. They'll be like, oh yeah.
What is this one? Oh yeah, could become a mind witness. Almost a. Oh god, I can't think of the name. Whatever. Beholder. There we go. Okay, so everybody picks their subclass at level 1 that changes, overrides their transformation type. Or determines, I guess. It determines, because this is level 1.
Would determine. Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Maybe we should start looking into what feats we can offer each one.
Okay.
Which one do you want to start with?
I mean, let's just start at the top with monstrosities. Not the third in order.
Okay. So, monstrosities are typically a lot of the times a wizard did it.
Yeah.
Also, they might just be strange wildlife in a way.
Yeah.
So whenever thinking about feats, we need to think about those aspects. And monstrosities, unlike beasts, tend to have a greater intelligence. Maybe not crazy smart or anything, but like a lot of them can communicate.
Yeah.
So maybe a feat where you maybe have a starting feat that like flows into your natural body.
Oh yeah. So
For each of them. That way it actually affects your normal forms.
Yeah, I like that.
So maybe for monstrosity, well, maybe for all of them, you get some sort of weird quirk or something.
Yeah.
And this could be a physical quirk or a personality quirk, I guess.
Those I didn't spell either of those words right. Yeah, because then we can give like a table. pool table or something. But I like that
Yeah.
idea.
Like for monstrosities, maybe you, I don't know, have like one arm that's bigger than the other or something like that, or God, like chitin or something.
Yeah. It's a lot of plants this season. Leafy hair or
Maybe your farts smell like flowers.
yeah.
And that, of course, would be the one everyone chooses.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, because that give them more, not just combat focused stuff. Because
Yeah, it's just some weird things. Like it, and these don't even have to be combat focused whatsoever. It's just like, hey, he looks a little different because he's turning into aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like turning into a dragon turns you into a scaly. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how that works, right?
Aliens, maybe your skin becomes eerily smooth.
Yeah.
You become hairless and smooth.
You could do like what? You glow in moonlight or something weird.
Bioluminescent, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was a big long baby. Ugh, that was nasty. Ugh. For the aberration, large black eyes.
Oh yeah.
Just really lean into that generic alien kind of thing.
Okay, we skipped monstrosities.
Yeah.
Trying to look at all the like CR1 and under, and they're all like just beast adjacent.
Yeah.
This is just a two-headed snake. This is a creepy spider.
I think some of the monstrosity and beast might overlap a little bit.
Yeah. That's a seahorse.
Maybe some chitin plates.
Yeah.
Maybe we should think about beast first and then go back to monstrosity and just kind of make things more extreme from the beast angle.
Oh, yeah.
That might work.
Good. Okay.
Harry.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you could do what, the fangs and claws.
yeah. A tail.
Just give people a tail. What else are the like? What's the like generic? You could do the different eye, like your eyes change. You have like goat eyes, little square
Yeah,
eyeballs.
yeah. No, that could work. Congratulations, you have herbivore vision. Congratulations, you're a prey animal.
Yeah, of course.
Uh, Maybe we should just go with animal ears. Like, maybe you got bunny ears or cat ears or something.
Do they replace your existing ears or are they additional?
That's a good question. I think just leave that one up. But maybe put a little note. Replace ears? Question mark. Or maybe you have both.
There we go.
Regardless, if you're playing by anime rules, there's going to be hair covering your human ears anyway, so
Yeah, that's true.
no one knows. Uh, Maybe some vestigial wings.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't actually use them, but they got like little chicken wings or something.
Tiny wings. Not for flight. I mean, because you could do like, yeah, birds. Specify tiny. I don't care how big they are. Dragonflies.
What?
What?
It said dragonflies.
Yeah, wings.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that give us for monstrosities then?
That's a super hairy, super fangs. uh, Maybe you're just oddly proportioned.
Yeah.
Like large torso and arms. Like you skipped leg day.
Yeah.
Uh,
Too many teeth.
Again, maybe some vestigial wings again. I think that's going to be applied to several of these. Which I don't think is a problem. Because, I mean, you're going to kind of thematically change how things look a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, Unhingeable jaw.
Unhuggable. That's not what I wrote.
It's him, the unhungable one.
Oh, whatever. I'll figure out how to spell this later.
Large teeth. Like, I have too many
Too
teeth. So I
many.
think that's
We
probably
could do too many or large. I like.
Too many / large.
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of shot on ideas for
Yeah, I think that's
aesthetic
good.
right now. It's a start.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got that.
It's not really a feat, it's just a aesthetic
I mean, it's
choice.
part of the choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be a level 1. Do we want to give anything else at first level when you pick, besides choosing your transformation list and a quirk?
Maybe at level 2 we can introduce
Yeah.
a feat.
Okay.
I think just appearance-wise and everything, getting your theme down is probably the most important thing to do.
Yeah.
So you already got a lot to work with. Let's see.
So the class is about changing your shape. Subclasses define which shapes you can take. What else do they do that would be different than the base class?
Maybe for aberration, maybe. I'm assuming something probably has something to do with psychic, because that's a lot of them are kind of like, ooh, we're about to freak your mind.
Yeah.
We're aliens. Woo.
Do some kind of like fear effect.
Yeah.
Is that
Creatures within a certain range that see you, you can force them to make a wisdom save or become frightened or take damage or something.
Yeah. How many? You don't have to. I mean, words are hard apparently. Subclass features. There's generally what 1, 2, 3, 4-ish.
Yeah. Which I don't think these feats are going to be anything too crazy until near the end, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, in a level 2, giving some kind of attack with consequences or whatever, I think is. I mean, this idea I like.
Of course, once we get the other ones down, we can probably refine a little better.
Yeah.
What it's going to do exactly to balance it out.
Well, it's like dragons. I mean, you go give you a breath weapon attack. Because I would assume that we would want these to be usable regardless of shift or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Having to where even in your human form, you can
still use them
do
because you're
things.
still embodying the things you are.
Yeah.
I think the young dragons. I don't know. I guess they do. The only thing that the low level dragons, at least, the only thing that looks like it doesn't have a breath is the pseudo dragon.
What if we can give the give kind of like a dragonborn style breath weapon.
Plants.
Now, something I noticed with a lot of plants are they have camouflage, like natural hiding ability.
Yeah.
You can't distinguish them and stuff.
That would be an interesting thing to provide. Always.
Unless you wanted to go with something like rooting yourself.
Yeah.
That way you have advantage against like being forcibly moved. Or
yeah, I mean you could do can't be moved, force movement wise.
I think that might go a little better than the camouflage, maybe. Because if you're wanting to hide, then you're probably just going to transform into a plant anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it could make you could do can't be moved.
Ooh, another one that might be funny. Pollination, where it just causes people to sneeze and stuff.
Yeah.
Just have it as like have an AOE or a cone or something where creatures have to make a Constitution save, or I'm not exactly sure what they would do, but maybe like they're poisoned for a round or something.
Oh yeah.
Having to sneeze and cough and can't see very well. That'd be pretty fun.
I like that. I mean, yeah, you could do pollination. It could be a spore cloud. I think they like that better than this one.
We're figuring it out. We got this.
Yeah. What about monstrosities?
That one's very varied, so it's gonna take some more brain power on that one.
Yeah, and then I mean the other one we have is beasts.
Yeah.
We haven't really done.
just going through looking at monstrosities right now to see what might
Yeah.
kind of abilities might be able to steal, what they might have in common, which is nothing. Okay, going through here, bringing up Space Hamster. One of the abilities go for the eyes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Maybe you can choose to deal poison damage with unarmed strikes.
Or beast. What you're saying? Or
For monstrosity.
oh yeah. Is that like an additional or just change your damage type?
Uh, probably change damage type, or maybe I'd like a D4 or something of poison. I
I feel like, I mean, compared to the other ones we wrote, that seems very
bland.
like, well, yeah. Monstrosities is kind of an odd one. Unless we take that, because if we what monstrosities include
Maybe for Beast, maybe you can select one or two more additional keen senses.
oh yeah.
That way you don't have an excuse not to get taste.
Yeah. Yeah. With that, is that something that you would want to just give to the class in general at higher level? Just get more of these?
I think so. I think just one of them's fine until you choose like Beast, where you can get additional.
Yeah.
Because Beast is one of those ones that I think is going to be kind of lacking for
Yeah.
for strange and odd powers.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was thinking about what to do for beasts, I had thought, I mean, yeah, there's the clearly you can use your weapons, you can use your armors, or you do like just like the idea of your some of it stays with you, so like maybe you get a bonus to your AC all the time because you have like you've adapted, you've taken on different parts of the beasts. I don't know, like a high level thing I was thinking that would be interesting would be like a create your own beast. But that's kind of the chimera idea of just morph, take the best things from a bunch of different.
Chimera, that'd be fun with monstrosity.
Yeah, I think that's where it fits anyways.
Maybe the monstrosity wants to do something with having some sort of innate magical ability or something, or anti-magic.
Yeah.
Because there's some monstrosities and stuff that do have magic.
Yeah.
Or have something to do with magic in some way.
I think a lot of them, too, have, like what you were saying, like anti-spellcaster features. I mean, yeah, because like, what, Sierra 1, you've got the Crag Cat's got spell turning. Death dogs have 2 heads, so they're immune to a bunch of things.
Yeah. Let's look at the spell tuning, see if we can work something with that. It might be a little too strong.
Yeah, it is the Crag Cat's spell turning is very strong.
But I mean, we could probably debuff it heavily for this.
Yeah.
Maybe it has advantage on particular saving throws, like maybe wisdom or constitution, maybe.
Yeah. I think we need to pick a theme to follow. So if we wanted to do the like monstrosities are what the creation of created by magic for the most part, maybe that's the thing we go down, is that they're strong against spellcasters.
Yeah. The anti-spellcaster subclass. Yeah.
Because then you can take like I mean, higher up you could take ideas from the terrible feat that nobody likes. Which one is it?
There's a couple of those, I think.
The one for fighting spellcasters.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I can't remember the name. No, I know what you're talking about, though.
I'm just gonna look it up. Mage Slayer. I mean, yeah, because we're gonna have to remember too. We're gonna be primarily melee.
Yeah.
So.
The advantage on saving throws against spells that require con saves. Looking through the spell list, like there's not a crazy amount. Like they're not the most widely used, but some of the spells can be pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, like Shatter is a good low level one.
Our word pain, blight, ray enfeeblement, finger of death.
Yeah. I like that.
Just kind of tells the spellcasters, hey, I'm built different.
Yeah. I'm here to mess up your day. Okay. So we've got a level 2 feature all the way around. When do we think we want to do the next one? Looks like most people do it at 6.
Yeah, 6 might be a good one, because I think the only thing we got for right now is just magical unarmed strikes.
We don't have anything at 5. I don't think. Feature IDs.
I think
Oh
6
no,
might be
at
good
5
for.
we have the give your shapes bonuses, which we haven't really talked about at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think 6 for the next subclass feature?
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
Okay.
5 might also be good, but I think label it a 6 for now.
Yeah. So I guess sticking with monstrosities and their mess up spellcasters' days, what would be a good 6th level bonus? 6th level boost.
Maybe you can detect magic.
Yeah.
Detect magic and maybe take from the Mage Slayer feat, where you can use a reaction to attack someone casting a spell. Kind of like a 2-for-1 there.
Yeah. Do any of the monstrosities have range?
Some of them do. Like I know the Manticore does. Like it shoots tail spikes.
Yeah. Because at 6 we're saying your CR2.
Let's look at some CR2s. CR1, you get the Eblik, which is the bird with magical powers.
Oh yeah.
Which you guys loved in campaign 1.
Terrorize children. You could
Only
become a
one
mimic
hand, okay.
at level 2.
Oh, that alone would be a fun one. Griffin.
Yep, griffins. Okay. So I was just gonna put it instead of just within range instead of within 5 feet. Or within melee range.
Yeah, I think so.
Just
That way it's nothing too crazy. We're not sniping a wizard.
Yeah. I just if we've got like monstrosities that have got, a 10-foot reach or whatever, I don't want to screw people out of being able to use that. Shadow Mastiff at level 2. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of good options in here.
Yeah. A lot of very fun ones.
Okay. So 6, we've got a detect magic. So what?
Detect magic and punch a wizard.
Yeah. And
I think that's pretty good for level 6.
Yeah. Do you want to keep doing monstrosity or do you want to bounce to something else? Put that.
I think we're on a roll with monstrosity, so I think we can stick with it for a minute.
Okay. So after 6, subclass feature wise, we would want to think about
probably around level 10, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it looks like Just looking at other classes. Druid gets
Oh, just like every 4 levels.
10. Yep. Yep.
Level 10, you start getting ridiculous. And what was the CR for that one?
Level 10 CR is 3 and under.
So another big boosties there.
Let's see. Cave Fisher, Carrion Stalker, Displacer Beast. Oh yeah, there you go.
A core for whenever you really feel like stabbing a guy.
Yep.
You also get the owlbear.
A giant mimic. Yep, and then the owlbear.
A manticore.
Oh, is the manticore at this
Good
level?
one.
Nice.
Yep. Also Yeti.
Nice. Two-headed owlbear.
Let's not get crazy now.
Oh, and Winterwolf. That was the other one that I was trying to remember. So that's in there too. It's got your cold breath and your bites. Yeti. And then a bunch of snakes, which don't count.
Now that I think about it, I guess it doesn't really matter because you just get it with the creature anyways. But for aberrations, they have beholders, which have anti-magic cones.
Yeah.
So you could technically go into 2 different anti-magic subclasses.
Yeah. Wait, what level are beholders?
Yeah, there's different kinds.
Okay.
Now the one where it's the common one, I think that one's CR 13.
13. Yeah, which we can.
Yeah, so you won't
We're
be
not gonna
becoming
get to
that
it.
one, but
That's good. But yeah, CR3 for aberrations, you can get a spectator. So at 10, you could become a spectator. Which has got confusion, paralyze, fear, and wounding raise.
okay.
And spell reflection as a reaction.
Maybe for level 10 for monstrosities, we should do something weird.
Yeah?
That's when it seems like more of the crazy powers are coming in, like Basilisk.
Mm-hmm.
Turn things into stone, and of course you got your giant mimic, which is just the upgraded mimic.
Because I've never noticed that there was a giant mimic stat block before, but
What's something that says anti-magic?
do we want to? Okay, so wait, at 10th, what? At 10th, our spellcasters can do what? What level are our spellcasters? Spell level at 10th. 10th level, you're up to 5th level spells. So, I mean, do you think how do you feel about an innate kind of counterspell?
Yeah.
Like more like it maybe like you consume the spell and gain something from it on top of stopping it from going off.
Maybe something simple like you get advantage on attack or something. That way it's
Not too
still
crazy,
super strong,
but
and you get a little bit of a buff. Like, oh, the wizard's casting fireball. Oh, I'm not within punching range, so I'm going to counterspell and then run up to him and then punch him.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the idea of like you consuming it and using it to power yourself slightly.
Maybe you attack with advantage, and on a hit you deal like an additional force damage.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that's cool. I mean, clearly, you know, only give it to him so many times a day, and then it won't be crazy, but...
Yeah. Like, even a once per day counter spell for free, that's pretty strong.
Yeah. And then give it, the bonuses, because you know, it's a subclass feature. Gotta get something. I like that. So that's 10.
So next level 14.
Yeah, I was trying to see. It looks like 14. Yep. So 14. That would be 1, 2,
14
3,
and then
4.
cap it with 18.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that depends, because, like, for druids, their last subclass is at 14. They don't get another subclass feature.
And two, it depends on what we're doing with the main class features as well.
Yeah, it's true.
But at level 14, the spell level is 7.
Yeah.
For, like, wizards.
Yeah, which is crazy spells.
Yeah. Things start getting crazy. One of them happened to be Draconic Transformation. That'd be a good one to look into for maybe the Dragon subclass, maybe.
Yeah. Regeneration, Plane Shift, Force Cage, Firestorm, Finger of Death, Crown of Stars. Yeah, these are...
A 14... When fighters get an ability score improvement.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out, like, what they're getting.
Rogues get blind sense. Monks get whatever Diamond Soul is. Let's get a subclass feature.
Something that might be fun to look at for the Beast column.
Yeah.
Path of the Beast Barbarian. Looking at some of the stuff from there.
Yeah.
Maybe level 14 shouldn't be anything too crazy.
Well, what about... I mean, we could think of... How about a buff for the team? Something
yeah,
that you can
maybe
share, maybe, not just...
Probably like an aura that also protects your allies from Constitution spells.
Yeah. Oh, like expand your level 2 into an aura?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good idea.
So, do you want to do a level 18 feat? Kind of capstone the subclass.
I mean, if we can think of something, that would be a good idea. Yeah. I think because I don't know what the like main class capstone is gonna be right now. Can't think of it.
Let's look at some other classes and stuff. Level 18, I'm pretty sure it's like level 9 spells at that point too.
Yeah. Wizard. Yeah. It's one level past the first set of 9 levels for wizard. Wizard gets 9 at 17.
For aberration, psychic, scream, and weird might be fun ones to look into for
Yeah.
level 18.
Just weird do.
It's pretty much a fear that causes damage.
Okay.
So it's pretty much what we have for level 2.
Well, that's our aberrations. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
What
Level
else?
18 capstone for monstrosity. What does other things get? Barbarian, they get indomitable might. Total strength check is less than your strength score. Use your strength score instead.
That seems like a very boring feature.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good,
It's
like mechanically, but
boring.
18 for fighters is a subclass feature.
For wizards, you get spell mastery. Achieve such mastery over certain spells you can cast them at will. You pretty much just get cantrips out of first and second level spells.
Yeah. Fighter stuff is either makes one of the things you already have better or gives you just like healing.
Ranger at 18 gets feral senses. You gain senses that help you fight creatures you can't see. So nothing crazy there. Let's look at the Sorcerer Inspiration Druid. What do they got? They get Timeless Body and Beast spells. These spells letting them cast spells as creatures. Okay.
Shaped. Yeah.
Which we don't have that, so I think they're replacing that. And of course, they get Timeless Body, which they just
don't age.
More of a flavor thing.
Yeah, age. Really. I mean, maybe come back to this. I've never played at this level, so I don't really know even what the point of anything at this high of a level is.
Yeah. They're very swingy too, because druids being able to cast spells as animals, that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Wizards essentially getting cantrips out of first level spells and second, that's really good. And then there's barbarian, nothing special.
No.
I mean, it's good, but nothing crazy.
Well, and then rogue is nobody gets advantage on you for attack rolls. And that's it.
I mean, maybe for level 18, just have it where you have advantage against spell saving throws, and spell attack rolls have disadvantage against you.
Oh, yeah. Just a blanket.
Because at that point, it's nothing. That's not too strong. I mean, it's still really strong, but not like it is for early game.
Yeah.
I think we got that subclass barely figured out.
I like it. What do you want to do next?
Yes, let's take a look at plants.
Okay. So our level 2 for plants is a cloud. Makes people make a con save or be poisoned. Which poison makes...
Going to make you suffer with allergies.
Yeah. So, what do we see plants as in the game? Most of the plant-based enemies are...
Seems like a lot of them want to eat you in some way.
Yeah.
A lot of mushroomy stuff.
Camouflage stuff. Ambush predators. We could do like a heal of some kind on either like on hit or just what is it? Monks and fighters
leeching,
heal.
Like leeching thorns or something.
Yeah. It's like a special attack. Just what it needs to do would just be an attack. Or would you do a bonus to an attack you already have?
Maybe just make it to where you can choose, like, anytime that you attack someone. I mean, not anytime, like, have a certain number of uses.
Yeah.
Or whenever you attack and hit them, you gain HP equal to the damage you caused.
Yeah. So you would do heal, right? Not gain. So that we're not giving more health than you have normally.
Yeah, because you're already going to be getting temp HP from transforming.
Yeah.
And if you lost that temp HP, you're probably going to need to heal.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Maybe have that. You can do that a number of times equal to your proficiency modifier or something. 20 plant is probably going to be pretty tanky.
Yes. I mean, what are our high level plants though?
Level 6, what zero is it?
6 is 2.
2. You got a flower. You become a star
Awakened
hoarder.
tree.
No.
A tree and sapling.
Overall doesn't seem like anything's too
No, it'll definitely
awe-inspiring.
it'll progress as your CR transformations increase though.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, good. I mean, to be fair, the sapling has a 2d10 plus 3 bludgeoning, so you could get 23 health if you hit somebody with the rock. That seems pretty good at 6th level.
You know, for level 18 capstone, what if you would kind of take from the idea of a plant that just kind of absorbed all the nutrients in an area to become bigger and badder?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe let you, like, once a day, you can choose like a CR5, CR7 or 8 creature. Because there's only a couple level 7s and 8s.
Yeah.
6. So it might be nice to kind of get out of using Shambling Mound. Just go into a Corpse Flower or something.
Yeah. Let's see, what is... Okay, so Treant is 9. Corpse Flower is 8.
So, I mean, like, if it's only once a day, transforming into a Treant, it's really strong, but it's only once, unlike other transformations.
Yeah.
So that might be good for level 18.
Yeah. I like that. Blah, blah, blah words transform into... Yeah, I mean, what your 8s is a corpse flower, and 9 is a named tree, a treant, and then another named tree. I'm pretty sure. So I think it's just the corpse flower.
I think just say up to CR9.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the options, and it's 2 named treants, a treant, and the corpse flower. So it's really just the corpse flower and the treant are your only options.
Well, 7, there's the Body Taker plant.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil D, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then Tree Blight, so you get some options. But if you're willing to go super creepy, take Corpse Flower or Body Taker plant. If you just want to be a tree, be a tree.
I like it.
What do we have for 10 on the monstrosity?
10, we have the consume counter spell advantage and additional damage.
Wonder if there's a spell that we can kind of take from
Yeah. So
that might fit.
10 is CR3. And spells. Should just leave this table up so I can see what spell levels people have. 10 is 5th level spells.
Just cast Awaken on plants. that actually might be pretty fun too.
You can do this.
Commune with nature, Awaken. Those two might actually be pretty fun ones to use for that.
So commune with nature gives you just information. Okay.
Yeah. But depending on the game, information might be crucial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I was just if we're being more, tanky, supporty plant, the anti-life shell's a cool idea. But yeah, I don't know how you would implement something like that without just
Wrath
copying
of Nature.
Oh, yeah. Where's that one? What level is that?
That's level 5.
Okay.
You call out the spirits of nature, rouse them against your enemies. You choose a point you can see within range. The spirits cause trees, rocks, and grasses in a 60-foot cube centered on the point to become animated until the spell ends. Grasses and undergrowth. Any area of ground in the cube is covered by grass or undergrowth that is difficult terrain for your enemies. Trees at the start of each of your turn. Each of your enemies within 10 feet of any tree in the cube must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 4d6 slashing damage. Roots and vines at the start of each of your turns, one creature you choose that is on the ground in the cube must succeed a strength saving throw or become restrained. Rocks as bonus action on your turn. You choose a loose rock. Make a ranged spell attacking this enemy.
Oh man. Okay. That's cool.
Maybe just give that to him as like a number of times equal to your proficiency or something.
Yeah.
Or wait, it's just
So,
probably half
monstrosities
proficiency
we
rounded
did
down.
a once a day for the counterspell.
Okay, yeah, once a day for Wrath of Nature. Should be good. And I still kind of think the idea of 14 since it's nothing that's going to be too powerful, just awaken, but you can only cast it on plants.
Yeah.
I figured this is yours, but I think it's just funny.
I think that would be fun. Maybe do what was the other one that we were talking about? The commune with nature.
Yeah,
Do them both.
sure.
I mean, because I can definitely see situations where like having awaken is not gonna help.
Yeah, but at the same time,
yeah.
if you get the chance to awaken a tree to have yourself a tree friend, why not?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What do you do about the like? Would you just say you get awaken without material component? Because that's an expensive spell.
You can cast awaken, yeah, without material components. uh, at will, like X amount per day.
Bonus times.
Because the worst case scenario I see for this is you have an army of trees
Yeah.
or shrubs.
I was gonna say, well, so the awakened tree has 13 armor class, 60 health, and yeah, plus 6 to hit. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But at 14, I feel like it's like, okay, fireball, and they're basically all dead.
Yeah.
Says that charmed by you for 30 days or until the companion do something harmful. Oh my god. I don't. So, do we want to put a limit on how many awakened creatures they can have at one time? Because if we're saying you could do this
Well,
at 14th
hold on
level,
there,
your
because
proficiency bonus is
depending on the kind of game you're
5.
playing, like for our games,
Yeah.
like sometimes we have these spans of times where you guys can do whatever.
Yeah.
But some games it could be like, oh, you might have a day of downtime, then you're have like 3 days of you're going nonstop. So I think that would be something the DM would have to account for. Like, okay, they're amassing an army of trees and shrubs. I should probably do something about that. Because if you think about like necromancers and stuff, they're doing that too.
Yeah.
They're going to be working at building an army.
Yeah. It's just, day 29 you could have. God, how many? A lot of trees.
Maybe just set the time.
145 trees.
The number of times that you can cast it, maybe your proficiency modifier. Have your proficiency modifier rounded down.
Yeah. I mean, or we could do half.
So, well, half rounded down. That way it's because there's odd numbers. So that means you can cast it twice per day. With going up to 3 times.
Yeah. I like
which at a certain point in those levels, your DM probably doesn't care that you're amassing an army, or they're probably going to be working with it in some way.
Yeah. That's true.
Or depending on where you're keeping them, hey, maybe a fire broke out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they are vulnerable to fire, so.
Having an ally like that has that massive vulnerability, I think that evens it out.
Okay. So that
and maybe you were also going to do commune with nature, right? Maybe do like once a day.
Yeah, I was trying to think with how many times you can do awaken for free. I don't know if it makes sense to give them commune.
All right. And also you're level 18, you're going to be transforming up to CR9, so that's going to be really strong. You're going to be the super awakened tree.
This is what we wanted to do once per day for that.
Yeah. I think that's
enough.
Definitely the safest bet.
Yeah.
Any more than that, I think it's going to be too crazy.
You're going to have some problems.
Yeah. Okay, we're fighting the Lich, but I'm turning into a tree several times.
Yeah. I mean, we have to, it's remember too that like we're giving them bonus, like temp, but not bonus.
Yeah. It's not a full additional health bar.
The Treant's con though is 21, so that is a decent temp HP buff at 18.
Yeah. That's fine.
30 temp HP just for.
Yeah, but you're turning into a CR9 for your once a day, so
Yeah.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. I like it. Okay. Okay. So that is plants done. How do you feel about that?
I think it's going on pretty nicely.
Okay. So dragons are next. I feel like dragons is probably gonna be easy, but that's just me.
So level two, we got breath weapon. Uh,
So what? I guess yeah. Let's start with that. What role do we feel like dragons play?
I feel they're probably versatile primary damage.
Yeah. Okay.
They can kind of fill any role, but like they really shine in damage.
Yeah. Okay. Like. So CR at 6, we've got our CR2 monsters. So that includes basically all the drakes and all the wormlings.
Okay, so for level 6 for plants, we have HP regen. And then for monstrosities, we have detect magic.
And
A bunch of wizard.
punch people, yeah.
Pull dragons, see what we got.
Yes, there's a good range of stuff in dragons because you've got drakes, which are just land, and then you've got your wormlings, which have fly. Some of them have swim. So we said keep your skills and saves. Are we doing immunities and stuff as well?
So for dragons, we were having to nerf them largely because they have like 3 different saves.
You only get charisma. The dragons also have resistances and immunities more than everybody else does.
Yeah.
Maybe dragons are going to be a lot harder than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah. Maybe we should put them on the back burner for right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can skip down. Let's aberrations is next. After that, and then beasts is last.
So for aberrations.
Yes.
We have a fear and psychic damage.
Yeah, because these are your creepy crawlies that live in the night. The ones that people tell their children about to make them behave. So I definitely think that the fear and psychic is the appropriate.
Yeah.
So are
especially
we
for a
these
flump.
Are more of your battlefield controllers?
Yeah, I think so. Control's definitely a nice, especially with, because you'll be able to turn into a gazer right off the bat, so you have different rays.
Yeah.
A versatile controller, yeah.
Yeah, because then you've got, at 6, you get access to CR2s, which includes, like, your Gibbering Mouther, which has, like, 2 different AoEs? Or aura-based things. Yeah.
And of course, you got, like you're saying earlier, the Intellect Devour,
Yeah.
Which that body thief is totally gonna be some control heavy stuff.
Yeah. So, thinking, control, thinking, creepy crawlies. 6, we've got... Yeah. Punch, magic user, and heal thyself.
Aberrations are weird, so gotta think of that as well. Of course, think psychic damage is probably the go-to for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Ooh, what about like a detect thoughts kind of thing?
Yeah. Maybe a detect thoughts and telepathy.
Yeah. Would you put that at 2 and then move this down? Make this
yeah.
Because that
That
falls
works.
more in line with like we're giving an attack here.
I think that works.
And then if you don't feel as bad about, because then we can say, because we wrote creatures, you can affect. Do we need to put a limit on this?
Creatures within a range. Yeah, probably like probably a number of times a day equal to your proficiency or something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So 10. We have counterspell and an enhance attack and wrath of nature. Aberrations at 10. That gives us access to CR3. Kinda. Let's see. Got a growl. Tentacles.
Yeah, something tentacly might be pretty fun to work with.
Definitely tentacles. There's lots of tentacles at this level.
Yeah. All very tentacly.
Yeah.
And since this is control based, we would need something to either encourage creatures to come towards you or come close to you. Maybe
I mean, so there is the we could, take ideas from the Black Tentacles spell. Evards. And its non-named equivalent. That's a 4th level spell, so which is slightly weaker than the Wrath of Nature. But
Yeah, might be able to get some ideas though. Let's see
so
here.
this gives you a squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within range. For the duration, the tentacles turn the ground into an area of difficult terrain. Creatures that enter the affected area for the first time on a turn or start their turn there must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained.
Maybe we can take that idea of whenever they enter the range, where the character can choose whether to push them or pull them in,
Yeah.
like a 15-foot aura, 10 or 15-foot, whatever.
So is this like a reaction?
Uh, probably. Probably you can use it as a reaction and maybe bonus action.
Oh, so do it on your turn and
Yeah. That way you can use like twice per round, essentially.
okay. Push or pull your enemies within range, enter or within. Do we want it to do damage?
Yeah, probably a small amount of damage. Some like force or cold damage or something.
Yeah. Is that just unavoidable? Attack roll, saving throw? What are you thinking?
Probably a saving throw.
So get pushed or pulled, save to take damage or not.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So 14, we've got Awaken and bonus to Aura, just the Wisdom con save. So we kind of have nothing to compare this one to.
Yeah, it's something that's control-y.
14 puts us at 0-3 still. For creatures.
Let's look at some control spells to get some ideas.
Yeah, so it's like there's Hold Person. You've got Hypnotic Pattern, Fear. A lot of the like Grasping Vines, restraining stuff.
Confusion, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Just add a little weirdness to the battlefield.
Sorry.
D&D Beyond's going slow today.
What?
My D&D Beyond's going a little slow.
Oh, yeah, it's terribly slow. I didn't want to complain about it, but yeah, it's really slow.
think maybe power word kill.
I mean, if we're talking high level spells, like maze would be fun.
Yeah.
It's basically just banishment with extra stuff. What is confusion?
Confusion. This spell assaults and twists target creature's mind, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell. An affected creature cannot take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior.
Okay, yeah, and then you've got move in a random direction. Don't do anything. Attack a randomly determined creature, or perform operations. One thing I didn't think about when we were doing this, giving spells to a non-spellcaster, we need to figure out how to set the DCs, if there are.
DCs probably just be with a certain, just be accounted for a certain ability score.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
that's
for
a thing we need to write down.
So probably for like monstrosities, the DC is either strength or constitution.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The DCs for that sort of thing, not too worried about.
Yeah. Yeah, like confusion would be good. 14. So what else is in the control? There's a lot of high level control spells.
Yeah. So far, confusion seems like to be the only one that's really ticking all of the notches for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably a good choice. Everything else feels off or too much.
Do what?
So everything else feels off for the
Yeah.
what we're trying to do, or too much. Because there's a lot of like 8th and 9th level control spells.
You know what's really fun for CR5 for aberrations? You can turn into a red slot.
Oh, yay. That's what we need.
So yeah, just gotta infect and build an army of slots.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in here that's terrible sounding.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Okay, so 14, we're gonna do confusion. And how many times a day do we want to give this to people? 2 or 3, or full
half proficiency rounded down.
Yeah. Okay.
See, to me, that feels like a very good point to put it at for most things.
Yeah. Okay, 18.
I'm thinking being able to plane shift to the astral plane.
Yeah?
Just starting off at least that way. I mean, again, you get 9th level spells as a wizard and everything by this time, so. Then again, like you're saying, like maze or something might be really fun.
I realized like it sounds fun, but it's literally just you trap a thing in a place for 10 minutes or until they make a save. It's not it's very cool thematically. I don't know. I don't know how useful it is as like a capstone feature. Because at least where you're thinking like plane shift, you could use it on your team or on your enemies.
Maybe you can select up to 2 creatures or something. Cast plane shift on them.
Yeah.
Instead of the 8, up to 8. Or just, heck, just leave it at 8.
Well, it's 8 willing. So that would be your friends. You and your friends. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but
So, do plane shift, but you can only go to the astral sea. Well, you can also add a stipulation there, like you can target one unwilling creature, including the 8 willing. That unwilling creature has to make a save or something.
yeah.
Has to make a charisma save.
Oh.
Essentially make it like banishment.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're saying that's probably once a day.
Yeah.
If you'll ever use it once a day. Just start chucking people into the astral sea for fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't like this bartender to the astral sea with you.
Goodbye. Okay. Okay, beasts.
Good.
Level 2.
We already have
additional keen sense choice.
So level 6 or 10, do you want to be able to give them weapons?
I feel like we should do it at 6. Because if we're giving them magical strikes at 6, I feel like it would make sense to say you can also, if you went beast path, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Do we want to do... How many beasts have multi-attack? Is it a lot of them? Not very many.
Early on, not many of them.
Because 6 is CR2. See the cave bear, which has multi-attack.
Cave badger has multi-attack.
Yes.
That's a CR 1/4.
Nice.
That's a really strong one for first level.
Yeah. Yeah. the bears have multi-attack? That looks like that's about it.
The walrus does not have multi-attack.
Oh.
Apes have multi-attack.
Okay. So yeah, I think we put weapons at 6.
So, and this is going to be whatever weapon you're carrying, you can choose to wield it as that animal.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Mouse with battle axe.
Yeah.
Question is how would that work? Because
Yeah, because that you run into the small creatures can't use large weapons problem.
not only that, let's look at the cat. So for cat zero, if you were to give that thing a battle axe, it's gonna have -4 for strength. So
Okay,
you're
so yeah,
probably
this
not
isn't.
gonna be using it anyways.
Yeah, that's maybe this idea is not going to work without some significant changes.
Maybe not use it with your weapon, but maybe give it some sort of spectral weapon or something.
Oh,
Like you can
okay.
choose to summon a weapon.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And depending on the creature's size, depends on how big the weapon is, how strong it is.
Make a table. Like a mouse gets a dagger, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like an ape, you could do pretty much anything.
Yeah, and ape you get like a warhammer or something.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. So I guess though, is this let's look at let's just look at the wolf really quick because that's our iconic wolf with a sword. Not better than what they do normally. So is
I
this
mean, it's what's the damage for a wolf bite?
so the dire wolf is 2d6.
Maybe we can have the weapon be like 1d8 per creature CR or something. What's yours? The dire
This is 1.
one.
Yeah.
What we can do is we could always just move that weapon up to like level 10. That way we have a reason to make it stronger.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So it's 6. For everybody else, we have AoE damage and fear. Attacks can heal. And attack damage, detect magic, and a punch mages. What role is, if you go full beast, what role is this going to fill? I feel like this needs to be.
I feel like this is probably gonna be another versatile, but
Yeah.
also damage. because they some of the beasts do have a good bit of control, like for wolves and stuff. You can
Hmm.
drag people to the ground. You also get multi attacks, but you're also versatile because you can transform into like mice and be sneaky
Hmm.
or all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, which a lot of the other subclasses lose those options.
So maybe we can kind of look at it as like a rogue
Yeah, more
in a
rogue than
sense.
fighter. I like that. That's a neat idea.
A rogue with barbarian tendencies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I think that's good. Cause that. Yeah, because I don't want to. I don't want to say, don't ever use the lower level CR options. I don't want to. I don't want to get to that point where we're saying
Yeah,
there's no point in turning into a spider.
yeah. But if you can turn to a spider and creepy crawl your way into somewhere,
Yeah.
that's really nice. And then if you could be turned into a spider that has daggers,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. Some of them I'm not really sure how we're gonna.
we'll figure it out.
Unless we do like what is it? Oh god.
It has to be a certain size, maybe.
No, there's an image I'm thinking of and I can't. Yeah, well, like, because if we're doing spectral, maybe you don't have to wield them. Maybe they're like not like
Maybe
spiritual weapons,
thematically
but
you can
like
choose how to do it. Like it's like for the wolf in the mouth, but like if you're a cat or something, you can have the dagger kind of float in front of you.
yeah,
Like
the
it does literally the same thing. It's just
yeah
how you
thematically,
describe it.
yeah.
It's an artistic liberty.
Yes. Okay. So two, we're doing a keen sense choice, which means you get better at stuff. I think too the other thing that we've done fairly well so far is all of these also apply to your humanoid form, except for the one where you turn into a very specific thing. So that's the thing to keep in mind because this is just a transformation thing. Hmm.
Maybe we can for level 6 or 10. Yeah, probably level 6. Give the give those like extra abilities like for knockdown and stuff like that.
Oh, put those in the beast traits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like some of them might need that little bit of a boost to
Mm-hmm.
compete with dragons.
Yeah.
But for your human form, I'm really not sure how to go about that one
I
for both
mean,
level 6 and 10.
yeah. I feel like six would be easier because it's. I mean, if we're saying you can what choose an additional effect to apply to an attack, you can do that a certain number of times of per day.
Yeah, call like animal style or something like how like was it kung fu? It has like monkey style, tiger style, that stuff.
Yeah. So you could, like, knock somebody prone when you attack them. Kind of
Yeah, when you hit
take
with a
ideas
when you hit with a
from,
melee weapon attack, yeah.
because you can take ideas from the martial, what's it, the fighter thing.
Maneuvers.
Yes, maneuvers. Because there's a bunch of those. Like, because you could flavor all of those to be beast based, and then keep them for your.
We'll probably add some of our own or take away some.
Yeah, I'm not saying just, it's a good place to
Yeah.
take inspiration from.
Very good starting point.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So this is just what additional effects to attacks. That's 3. Would you do short rest for this one?
Uh,
Because at 6, your proficiency bonus is at 3. You get 2 short rests a day. That's 6.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy either. So I think equal to proficiency, short rest.
Okay. Because this would, yeah, it'd be like, no, prone. What?
The
And
fun
then
thing
it'd
about this
be,
class
yeah,
is you can have 4 people playing this class and everyone be completely different
yeah,
and not step on anyone's toes,
yeah,
except for maybe those like standard combat where you're just punching everyone.
yeah. Well, and yeah, everybody's gonna be shifting shapes and gaining temp,
Yeah.
and so it's like, yeah, but yeah, very much thematically, you'll be very different characters. What, push. Can't think of anything else right now. Grapple. Oh, so I guess in here too, do we want to give all martial weapons?
Uh,
Or just keep it at the 2?
I don't even think it's necessary to have martial weapons unless you just want to give it to them right off the bat or later on in a feat. But
Yeah.
I think
No, I
level 2,
guess
getting
you
two
get
additional senses.
2. Yeah. Good. Okay.
So, I mean, some of those senses are pretty good. So
Yeah. Okay. Just effects on attacks. So, and then, so here, so 10, we've got the idea that you can, when you transform, you can choose to include a spectral weapon with your transformation. So, I mean, do we want to just do this as a base increase to damage?
uh,
You attack, the
mm,
spectral weapon attacks simultaneously. You do additional damage if you hit.
or maybe just have it as a special attack. Maybe
Yeah. Okay.
maybe give it some sort of elemental damage, like wolf with a fire sword. That would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
So it gives you some versatility in the damage and what you can do.
Weapon.
Then, like, depending on the size of the creature, set it as like for a large creature, 2d8 fire damage or something.
And that would, you're saying, so replace the attack from the creature with this special attack. Or give it as an option.
Probably an option for an attack.
At 10, we're saying 0-3. So 3 beasts. We've got, what are we looking at? A lion. There are not very many CR3 beasts. So the Spotted Lion's a CR3. It has an attack. It is a huge beast. Its attack is a +8, and it does 2d8. So you're thinking, what? So large and bigger.
So maybe for like huge creature, maybe have it as like 3d8 plus something from your base character, like maybe either proficiency or charisma or constitution or something. No, that might be a little too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this one, the lion has a +6, so that would be just their strength and proficiency. No, that doesn't. Proficiency bonus on this is 2.
Maybe just whenever you transform, you select the weapon is strength or dexterity based.
Okay.
Be
Just do
3d8 plus however much strength the Spotted Lion has.
Plus. Yeah. Okay. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, it will be. You can also choose the element of the weapon.
Oh yeah. So
Like I said, just doing 3d8 slashing damage, just doing 3d8 fire damage because you're a gigantic lion with a fire axe. And the weapon itself, just whichever's higher for dex or strength.
Okay. There's a lot of pieces to this. Okay. And then large would have instead medium. Well. Yeah.
You just have to figure out the damage types for those.
Yeah.
There's only one CR6 beast, by the way. It's Mammoth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's not very many. Oh, there's a decent amount of 5s.
CR5 Brontosaurus gargantuan.
Yeah.
So we got to come up with a stat for that one.
I mean, I just would do when you just do huge or bigger. So the Brontosaurus does 5d8 damage. Holy crap.
It also does 68 with tail.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering.
I'm beginning to wonder about the weapon now.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of having the option to do an elemental damage.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, so if we just did, create summon a weapon, you can choose to overwrite your damage to elemental.
Yeah.
And then do just like a flat bonus to damage, so you're still using whatever the creature is plus a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Because it's going to be kind of hard to top 6d8.
Yeah. Well, and we don't want to like take that away, but also at the same time,
Yeah.
like if you choose to become like the thing that you talked about originally, if I choose to become a snake, what is that? The CR
Yeah, I
Builder
think
Fourth Snake?
I think doing it where you can just choose to override the damage type, and then
Yeah.
also giving a bonus. I think that'll be pretty nice.
Text do additional number D something. Because then, yeah, I mean, you get it. I think that's better. I mean, it's a lot less work for whoever's playing, whoever's DMing to keep track of all of the little pieces.
And
You
of
just
course, you
say,
can thematically do that. Like if you're a Brontosaurus and you're going to smack it with your tail, but you want to add the fire damage, maybe your tail bursts into flames and becomes almost like a sword.
yeah.
However you want to go about that.
So, how do we rewrite this so that you can use this as a person?
Good question.
I mean, do we just do this?
Or do you want to do like an entirely separate effect for your human form?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
in human
is that
form you
where
get
we talked about like this? Where did it go? I lost it. We had the humanoid improvements. This one, where you're, or were we still thinking about giving this to everybody?
I think give that one to everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I wonder if pack tactics for human form.
Oh, just like always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. Or is 10 late for that kind of?
I think since you're getting 2 feats out of that,
Yeah.
I think it bounces out.
Okay. Okay. What about 14? Our
14.
others, we have Confusion, Awaken, and Aura Improvement. There was, what was it? Barbarian.
Maybe something like Call the Wild, a buff for your team.
Yeah. I like that. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Like allies that can hear you within 60 feet gain temp HP and maybe gives impact tactics. Once a day, giving temp HP impact tactics to your team sounds pretty darn good.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is Okay. Okay.
Now for 18.
Yeah, I know we didn't use it on the others, but I kind of like the idea of like, um, the like chimera idea, like pulling in a bunch of different aspects from different creatures. I don't know how you do it, but that's like a
I
thematically that
think
seems like a really cool idea.
I think that one works more with monstrosity.
I mean, yeah, except for we didn't do that.
Yeah.
We chose
Maybe we can put a
spell
note and
stuff.
see if we can work it in somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm also not really sure how to work that out.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you were to make like a custom creature.
Yeah. Which, yeah, you could. So I mean, yeah, because the what 18 is still CR4. Don't.
There's only one CR6, so you're not really getting much.
When you hit 20. Yeah.
maybe we do make a custom beast. Uh, where they kind of choose what it looks like, but we give them the stat block
Yeah.
and call it like King of the Beast or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just make just the strongest beast.
It's the highest CR beast is 12. And I don't know what this is, but it has spellcasting and a dagger. That doesn't seem like a beast to me.
Yeah, that don't seem right.
Oh, it's because it's a
Oh,
dude that
it's a
got turned
character. Okay.
into an otter. Okay, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
So the
Okay,
highest
so there's
CR
nothing
beast
above.
is 8, which is the T-Rex, sperm whale,
Yep.
and giant crab.
So we can
Huge
kind of look
giant
at
crab.
those. We can kind of look at those on how to build the King of Beast.
Yeah,
Get an idea?
I like that.
Just give it some very predominant features like pack tactics course, some claw attacks, some bites. Just choose any beast, give it steroids, and done.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, the T-Rex does 40-12 damage. Holy
I
crap.
know, isn't it great?
Oh, too bad this guy can't be that.
So I think we got the subclasses aside from
Dragon.
dragon.
Skip
Which I
dragon, and
think
we've got a little bit of expanding to do on a couple of them, but that's it. How do you feel about dragons right now? Now that we did everything else.
I think we should definitely do something with it. It's just thinking the balance issue.
Yeah.
Which then again we can always write in nurse like we're doing, but
Yeah.
just which I think dragon would be a super fun one to do. Maybe we should work into the main class features.
Okay.
And just keep dragging to the back burner, and we might come up with something for it.
Yeah. Okay. So our subclass features are 2, 6, 10. But that's on my little spreadsheet, so I'm gonna roll it down. 10, 14, 18. Okay. So go back to our class features. We have 1, 2, 3. That is 3. Okay. 4 is our shift. 5, we have nothing. So we talked about doing this, but we moved that into subclass feature. Or beasts. Get rid of this. So yeah, that's where we're at. 5 is blank. How do we feel about that?
Maybe we can give some sort of transmutation sort of thing. Maybe get some sort of adaptation.
Oh, yeah. Are you thinking just like flat bonuses to you as a character?
Maybe make it a choice.
Okay.
As to what you get.
But you think it was like an AC bonus? Is that those the kinds of things you're thinking?
I'm thinking more like stuff like gills, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So like swim speed, climb
Yeah.
speed, those kinds of things. Okay.
Maybe choose between a swim speed, uh, uh, fly speed, and along with swim speed, you also get like amphibious or something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could do burrow.
That one,
Not so much.
no. As a DM, I'm not a fan of that one.
Okay.
Because you you can definitely hit something that's flying or swimming.
Yeah.
It's really hard to hit something underneath rock.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, would you want to just do so if somebody doesn't want to swim and doesn't want to fly, would just movement speed increase?
Yeah, maybe like an additional 10 feet of movement or something.
And then, yeah, of course, have flavor that this would be like gills.
Problem is with fly speed, you also get your movement, so that means like if you have 30 speed and you get 30 flying speed, that means you move 60 feet.
I
So
don't.
maybe we can do.
That's not how D&D works.
Isn't?
No. Wait, if you have multiple movement speeds, like even if they're different amounts, you can only move the max for each one. So if you have 30 feet of
Okay, so you can.
movement
Okay.
and 50 feet of flying, you could move 50 feet total if the last 20 are flying, but you can't do 30 and 50. So once you move 30 feet, it takes 30 feet of movement from all of your types of movement.
I wonder where I was getting that from.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Move speed. Yeah, I guess just a movement speed increase.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like people, like if you just wanted to be ground, how would you, what would you do? Does this mean that, like, if I chose to fly, does that mean that I can make flying cats?
Well, I mean, technically you can make a flying cat in the monstrosities.
Yeah, but do these
I,
are humanoid form only?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be humanoid form.
Okay.
I think we need sea bears.
Okay. I like it. So that's 5. 6 is our magical attacks and a subclass feature.
You know what? Maybe also for an adaptation choice, maybe choose uh, either resistance to fire or cold.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of play into that. Hey, you're adapted to hot or cold, so
Yeah. What's there's the necklace of adaptation. That's a magic item that lets you like not be affected by gas.
I'm not entirely sure how that would work for this, but
Oh yeah, it just says you can breathe normally in any environment. And then you have advantage on saving throws against gases and vapors. So yeah, no, I think that's fine. Just trying to think of what other adaptation things there were.
uh, holding your breath for a long time, double the normal amount.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Of
know.
course, I
I don't know
think
why you
they're
would
kind
pick
of
that over just being able to
yeah.
be amphibious. So okay, no, I think that's good.
Okay, let's go back down the list of feats that we have so far. So for level 1, we got the unarmed strikes. You have your shape shifting.
So 1, we have keen senses, your subclass, and shapeshift. 2 is a subclass feature. 3 is our humanoid strikes. I keep
Is it wall
losing
strikes?
this one. Wild strikes. You can cleave or poison people, or we haven't really
Yeah, I'll figure that out later.
expanded on this one. Yeah.
Level 4. Are we doing
Fours are
ASI at level 4?
yep. 4 is ASI and our reaction shift ability.
Okay, so 5. We just got that one.
5 is adaptation.
6.
6 is
We get magical.
magical text and a subclass feature.
So 7.
Yeah.
Let's see. And A, of course, we have ASI.
Yes.
You don't really have to do anything. We don't have to add anything to that. You just leave it as that.
Yeah.
We don't have to give something for every level necessarily.
No. Or just
So what do you think for a capstone ability?
That's a good point. I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is just being able to transform at will, but that seems like it could be a bit strong. Not speaking from experience with druids or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Then again, this
significantly
one is far
less
nerfed.
strong than the druid, like than the Circle of the Moon one, because we're not giving a new health bar every time you change.
Yeah.
Just temp. So I feel like that would be good. I mean, it's certainly an option.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, one of the goals was to encourage shifting, so that feels like that fits that goal, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I mean, because we've got to think about trying to keep them in line with everybody else.
Yeah. Well, how's about for a level be communication, where you can either talk, uh, you just talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not sure what level that would be, but I'm assuming before 10.
I mean, we've got 7 and 9 that have nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's our the the two inspirations that we used. Right.
So we don't need to. You don't need to give every level, or else it'll be too much.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should probably give multi attack. That'd be a good one to give.
Yeah.
It's at level 5. Tack that onto the adaptation.
Okay. Right. Should I look at like? I mean, so to be fair, the marshals, barbarian, fighter, rogue, monk get something every level.
At the same time, we have a built-in subclass and a wide variety of options. So that might balance it out a bit.
Yeah. I mean, paladin's got three levels with nothing. Artificer, who I would say arguably has about as much customizability as this one does,
Yeah.
has just two blank levels at higher levels, 13 and 17. But they're also a caster, so I'm sure they get spell stuff at those levels.
But did we decide on how many times you could transform per day?
We have not written a hard deadline now. I was looking at like the monk's key is level based. So that, I mean, wait, that's an option. I feel like at level 1, being able to transform once seems kind of pointless.
Yeah. Twice also seems a little underwhelming.
So yeah, I don't know if it's like do um
2 times proficiency.
yeah, so it'd be 4 for 1 through 4, 6 for 5 through 8.
Granted, by level 17, you got 12 transformations, and if you're using that many transformations, you're probably not going to need the capstone, but I guess it's a nice option. And
Yeah.
again, this is far weaker than the Druid's wild shape in a sense because you're not getting the multi health bars.
Yeah. I mean, they only ever get two. Does it increase after past two for a druid?
I can't remember.
Where is wild shape? Wild shape.
You can use this feature twice. So yeah, it's
But
stuck
you
at
get them
twice.
back on a short rest. So that's
I
four
mean,
to six a
maybe
day.
we should do instead of 2 times proficiency, maybe just do proficiency modifier and get it back on short rest.
Yeah.
That makes the capstone even more worth it.
Yeah. Uh, just I feel like, but then that 10th, you're saying you get four. So it's four short rest. Yeah, it's weird because I like feel like doing the math, figuring it out. At low levels, it's like nothing, and it feels like pointless.
Well, I mean, we can just do it by level.
Just build the table that says this is how many
Yeah.
times you can do it for each level. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because there's not a good thing to compare it against.
Yeah. Now, I just thought of a suggestion for a feat.
Yeah.
Uh, your first transformation per short rest, double the temp HP.
Hmm? Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Or instead of doing first, or maybe once per day when you transform, you can choose to double the temporary HP provided.
Yeah. You know you're going into a big fight, and you pick a monster that's gonna give you.
Give that a little bit of a buffer at the beginning.
Yeah, I like that.
Not sure what level that would be, but I think it should definitely be one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we also have to improve the unarmed strike per level as well. So, wow.
So we had gone back and forth on that one if that was even something we wanted to do. Do you feel like with the way that we built the subclasses that we still need to put that in there?
Yeah.
I guess
Because
if you
we were
choose
wanting to
to
make this.
punch people only or claw people or bite people only, you're screwed if we don't do something.
Let's look at the monk and the pugilist. I mean, like every couple levels, they just get an increase to that hit die for they're unarmed, which I think is pretty okay for what this sort of thing is.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like
And
following the monk would be probably easiest.
the pugilist and monk, I think they have the same. They go by the same hit die.
Okay.
I think. Can't remember.
I thought the pugilist started higher.
It might.
Yeah, they start at 6 and go to 12. Monks start at 4 and go to
I mean,
10.
we could always do pugilist and start at 6, because I mean, that's a short sword essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And you're not getting the bonus action to punch either, so.
Yeah, no bonus action punch, just your punch, and then when you get multi attack, you can punch twice. Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that. Click on that. And 4. And 2, 2. That was a very loud key cat in my room. 11 through 16.
And of course, you already have the option where they can use simple weapons and they get proficiency with 2 martial weapons. So they find something that's stronger in their fist. I mean, they just use that weapon.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfectly balanced.
Yeah, as all things should be. Okay, so that would need to go at. Okay. So DM a 7th level adventuring party versus a 9th. When do you, if we had to pick one of those for the HP double, which do you think it would be more impactful at?
Let me think. If you're 4 level 7 players, chances are you're probably going against probably like CR 8 to 10,
Yeah.
depending on what it is you're fighting. I think 7 might be a little too early.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe 9.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, because then it falls in line with the proficiency bonus bump too. So everything is getting slightly stronger at that point, including your HP, temp HP generation, and then give you a once a day boost on top of that. I like that. That feels like a good place to fit it in.
Some of these higher level feats, it's where I'm questioning a lot of things.
Yeah. It's hard when you don't.
I think a lot of these might just be kind of just small static boost, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't really think of much where it's gonna be anything too crazy.
Well, so like an 11, barbarians get relentless rage. Rogues get reliable talent. Prove divine smite. Destroy undead improvement. Eleven. We're now saying your unarmed goes up to a D10. So we are getting a boost at 11.
Maybe you have advantage on checks involving creatures of your selected subclass.
Oh, yeah.
Like interacting with beasts, trying to tame them or something, you have advantage on it. Or if you're talking to a aberration, you know what to say to be able to get it to not kill you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brain stopped working.
I'm running on fumes.
Yeah, that's fine. Can't spell against. Whatever. I like that. This is a good static. I mean, because that improves your social exploration, all that stuff, which is good. It's good to have that
Yeah,
stuff in there.
especially since you're not going to charisma, it's nice to have a little bit of a boost there.
Yeah. Um, 13. Talk to everybody. Get out of stuff. Do more damage. Yeah.
I think that's all I can think of right now. I think our next creation, I think we'll have this thing pretty close to being at an almost done point,
Yeah.
like a
No, I think that's
like our
probably.
alpha draft.
Yeah. This is a good place to stop today. I'll finalize, get stuff actually written down, get stuff in my little table so it's all marked down appropriately. And yeah, I think that was good. Thanks for
I,
hanging out
I
with me today.
yeah, no problem, man. Again, I really enjoyed this homebrew stuff,
Yeah, good.
even though we're both sitting here just like banging two rocks together, trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
Yeah, no, I mean it. Like I said, I've said before, it's hard because like I've never played this high.
Yeah,
Like I haven't played a game above 10th, so I
and
don't know what the
and I
game's
was
even
like,
like at that point.
what more can we really do with this? Because again, it's such a versatile class.
Hmm.
It's like, what do you do with this aside from like these static things like the advantage on interaction, uh,
Yeah,
the boost to your temp HP?
I think we can go through and look at some of the things that we have already and talk about like, okay, at this level we should probably improve those things. Like
Yeah,
our wild strikes, we can probably put an improvement on them at these one of these higher levels so that they continues to be relevant. Um,
maybe this what we should do. Coin, just get it into a table. And both of us can just look at it because when it's in table form, we might be able to tell a little easier like what might be
yeah,
missing.
I'll put that out before I forget. Yeah, well, I think that'll be a good place to end for today.
Yeah, be sure to come back tomorrow for some Hunt Showdown.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it is good. It's be new event,
And
lots of fire. It's fun.
if I feel like I can do it, I'll join you. But I get my heart rate too up, or I start coughing like crazy.
Sounds good. I'll be around if you
uh,
choose.
and Wednesday, we're looking at probably doing another homebrew building, not for this class, but a class Matt's wanting to work on, which is a undead class. It's going to be kind of a. It's also going to be kind of versatile like this in a way,
Yeah.
though not as wild,
Good.
unintended.
Yeah. It was good. I appreciated it. Okay.
Let's make this class so that way I can kill off one of my players and someone can test it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If it happens on our stream too, who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be up there.
I mean, I already have it written in here that the prince dies.
Oh yeah, of course. Good. 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 I mean, yeah,
Right.
it's high likelihood. I feel like, considering what we're about to do.
Yeah. Especially just how unlucky you've been. Like
Yeah.
you're playing smart,
Yep.
but just the dice don't like you.
No, the dice do not like Mirren at all. I should have known that when we rolled stats, and I rolled terribly.
Yeah. I'm beginning to think rolling stats isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
Unless you just want a super swingy party.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost like you do it, pick the high, like take the low, throw it out, take the high, throw it out, and then average whatever's left, and then have everybody do the same stat list, just as you want.
And let them like either take some points away to put somewhere else, maybe too.
Yeah, as long as it's not
I
like
kind of like point by.
your average is all tens, because that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a thing for my home game where it's a point by, and they can't go above a certain ability score unless they opt to reduce below 8.
Oh.
So now we have a character with 6 intelligence, but they have high wisdom.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea too. I like it.
I will talk to you later.
Okay. Bye,
Hopefully
everybody.
tomorrow. I don't know.